major political face-off ahead of Bihar Assembly elections. RJD leader Tejashwi Yadav claimed that his name was missing from the draft electoral rolls. Now, Election Commission refuted allegations swiftly and showed proof of his name. Yadav claimed that nearly 65 lakh voters have been removed from states' draft electoral rolls ahead of the assembly election schedule this year. The Election Commission yesterday released the draft voter list for Bihar following a month-long special intensive revision, or the SIR exercise, calling the accusations baseless and factually incorrect. The Election Commission released official screenshots confirming Yadav's name at serial number 416 in the voter list. The controversy erupted after Yadav, in a press conference, showed a failed online search for his elector's photo identity card or EPIC number and accused the booth-level negligence on part of Election Commission. However, the Commission countered that no booth-level agent from any party, including the RJD, had submitted even a single complaint in the last 24 hours in this regard. Officials clarified that the ongoing special summary revision from 1st of August to 1st of September is the appropriate period to raise objections or any corrections. They urged political parties to direct their 47,000 plus booth-level agents to participate responsibly in the process rather than spreading what they termed as misinformation. Meanwhile, remember, big changes are also coming up now for voters in Bihar ahead of the upcoming assembly elections. The Election Commission has now announced that every registered voter will be given a brand new voter ID card and the old ones will no longer be valid. Voters have until 1st of September to submit a recent passport-size photo to their booth-level officer to make sure that they are on the updated list and get their new voter card. However, political slugfest has now also intensified, with Tejashwi Yadav accusing Election Commission of foul play, even as the EC hits back with evidence to debunk his claims. The Tejashwi episode, remember, came less than 24 hours after a more explosive allegation from Rahul Gandhi, who accused Election Commission of being complicit in vote theft. As both sides now trade barbs at each other, the issue has added fresh heat to Bihar's pre-poll atmosphere.
ये एप्लीकेशन है, मेरा भी नहीं है. हम चुनाव कैसे लड़ेंगे? अभी तो देखिए, ये चुनाव आयोग का एप्लीकेशन है और मेरा ईपीआईसी नंबर हमने इसमें डाला है. ईपीआईसी नंबर अगर आप चाहें तो हम बता भी दें. चुनाव लड़ने के लिए आपको बूथ वोटर बनना चाहिए, बिहार का वोटर होना चाहिए, तब जाकर के हम चुनाव लड़ेंगे.
माननीय नेता प्रतिपक्ष का नाम बिल्कुल है. एक तो नाम नहीं रहने की दावा बिल्कुल गलत है. जिस बूथ में वो वोट करते थे उसी बूथ पर अभी भी उनका नाम कायम है और सभी लोग सार्वजनिक तौर पर हैं, सभी लोग देख सकते हैं. दूसरा, जो एपिक नंबर के बारे में वो कह रहे हैं, जो एपिक नंबर हमारा पास उपलब्ध है, जो गहन पुनरीक्षण के पहले उनके नाम के साथ जुड़ा हुआ एपिक नंबर, वो एपिक नंबर उनके द्वारा भी सेम एपिक नंबर को 2020 के विधानसभा चुनाव में समर्पित किया गया. सो इसमें कहीं कोई कंफ्यूजन नहीं है.
Politics in Bihar is heating up over SIR exercise. Joining me on the show is Manish Barrier, BJP spokesperson. Also with us is Dr. Shyam Kumar, RJD spokesperson, as well as joining is Ishan Tyagi, Congress spokesperson. Gentlemen, thank you very much, the three of you, for taking time out. I want to come to you first, Dr. Shyam Kumar. Tejashwi Yadav says his name is missing, but his name is later found to be very much on that list.
No, you must have seen his press conference. And it is a very crystal clear that what he was claiming in the press conference, and he has shown in the public view, and he has all the numbers and what result came out. So it is quite clear, nothing to say. What we were claiming, the way and the process, how this is conducted, and like Election Commission, their objective intention, what we were raising, Honorable Court has taken note what we were claiming. So there is nothing much to say. Things will come automatically.
Hey, what were you
on
claiming?
The surface.
What were you claiming, no, Dr. Kumar? You said his name is not there, but his name is very much there. In fact, it's at serial number 416.
That's absolutely fine. It came quite later on. If you see that how things are being tempered with the technology.
How are they being tempered?
No, that's you see, for example, that Tejashwi Yadav Sahab has shown in the public view. Not he was doing that like in the personal domain, he was in the public view. You see, for example, that he entered the concerned numbers, data, and what he has come, you have seen it. So the worry point, please, Shweta, the worry point here is a very clear. See, he is a leader, opposition leader. What will happen? The people of bottom and the marginalized people, you can understand that migrant workers, friends, they are outside of the state. What will happen? It has come in the notice. But what will happen?
Dr.
The
Kumar,
people who are
I'm
bottom,
going to ask you once again, sir.
Yeah.
मेरा एक ही सवाल है आपसे, मैं आपसे दोबारा दोहराना चाहूँगी, आप क्या एलिगेशन लगा रहे हैं? वोटर लिस्ट में, इलेक्टोरल रोल्स में तेजस्वी यादव का नाम था कि नहीं था? क्योंकि अगर नहीं था तो वो स्क्रीन शॉट के साथ इलेक्शन कमीशन ने दिखाया है कि उनका नाम था।
ये तो आपने देखा ना प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में, आपके सामने रखा है ना, आप शो करने से पहले आपने देखा होगा, होमवर्क आपने किया होगा
जी,
सबके सामने उसको चला दीजिए। आप, आपसे रिक्वेस्ट मैं करता हूँ
जी,
आप उस प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस को चला दीजिए, साफ हो जाएगी बात। इसमें तो कुछ ऐसी बात छिपी हुई नहीं है, हम लोग तो साफ बात करने वाले लोग हैं। आप समझिए, इस बात को समझने का प्रयास कीजिए।
तो आप कह रहे हैं कि उन्होंने when he fed his epic number, he could not find his ID, but election commission later found that there is a possibility that there could be two epic IDs, or maybe perhaps he has two cards. That's the reason, or he's registered from two places. That's the reason why there was a mismatch in the epic number.
What has happened, that is a matter of investigation. But I tell you very clearly one thing. Nowadays, what is happening on the ground? With a big number of the exams are taking place, paper leak and mechanical things are happening, how things are being tempered, it is a proven fact. I am not speaking about one issue, many multiple issues. If you look at the background or the couple of years and decades, how the things are moving, what to say? People understand it. We are raising certain fundamental questions about the process, timing, what Honorable Supreme Court has taken note of it. And you see that every day, what we were raising, that is on the process. Matter is a sub judice. Let us see what will happen on the 12th. So what we are talking, it's a very serious concern. I tell you, what we are speaking from New Delhi, people in the remote village in Bihar, don't try to correlate the both things. It is very easy to speak, but what people are facing, migrant friends who are outside of the state.
That's a fair point.
Check it.
That's a fair point. Manish Barrier, I think it's a fair point. Dr. Kumar is saying that. One second, Dr. Kumar, I'll come back to you. Manish Barrier, it's a fair point. What essentially Dr. Kumar is saying, that this process is creating confusion in the minds of people, that people from low literacy or rural areas may not be able to find their names and perhaps, may not be able to cast their vote, may not be able to approach the systems in time and may just be disenfranchised.
Good evening to you and good evening to all the viewers and my co-panelists. This is a very unfair point because the entire list is now released. And all the political agents would, go to their different booths and they would cross-check. There's 1 month for that. It takes only 1 day. So the confusion is only in the minds of opposition. The confusion is not in the minds of any electorate of Bihar at all, right? So if you come to Bihar, if you stay here, people are doing their daily chores without any issues, any problems in the village level, and people are not facing any difficulties. It's not even a matter of discussion. The matter of discussion is only amongst parties who have no vision, they have nothing else to do, and they can't find any faults with the current government, and therefore they are very nervous that they are going to lose this election too. So they are just creating hype and hysteria around it. Otherwise,
65 lakh voters their names have been removed from the draft list.
You need to look at
that's a big number. That's 8%.
Wait. That's okay, 8%. But then how many of them are actual voters? Right, a lot of them are deceased. Now the entire breakup is there. So you have number of them, lakhs of them are deceased. Number of them, they have left Bihar for good. Right, so there are no more voters here. So obviously their names have to be, removed. And there are number of multiple entries. So if you look at that way, it is not a very sizable number. Right, so you are talking about 8%.
But Manish Barrier, how transparent or auditable, is the process of SIR? Because what essentially the opposition parties are alleging is that there are anomalies in the draft that has come out, and there is no way one can really find out where are these 65 lakh people. There is no way of cross-checking.
No, there is every way of cross-checking. In fact, their booth level agents They have the previous entire list with them, right? Everybody has
Which
the
doesn't
list.
have, which
Right.
doesn't have the address. Sometimes it doesn't have the phone number.
No,
So it
see,
makes it very
you
difficult to
cannot-
cross-check.
These are, these are personal data. You cannot just give everybody's address to everyone, isn't it? That's
So
not
we are
possible.
supposed to trust the
That's a
system
breach of
blindly.
data.
So
So
essentially you're saying we are
booth-wise-
supposed to trust the system blindly.
No, I'm not saying only trust the system blindly. One should do it, but at the same time, I think there is every way in which you can cross-check this data. So the previous booth numbers, as well as the entire list of people who are a part of the electoral process, is there. Now the new list is also given. It's both there in the form of offline as well as online. Each and every one of them can check that on their booth how many of the people have been deleted and whether they have been deleted for the right reasons or wrong reasons.
Okay.
Now you tell me, after this list has come up, has anybody filed a case? Has anybody filed objection?
So there's 1 month.
many
There's
agents
1
of
month to
political
that, and
parties.
I'm
Tell
sure
me
we'll
one
hear.
case.
I'm
Tell me
sure,
one
Manish
case where they
Parrier,
have filed
there's a
any
month.
objection.
So there's a month to file objections, and I'm sure we'll hear more
Yes.
on when they're filed. But let me get in Ishant Tyagi in this conversation. Ishant Tyagi, when Rahul Gandhi says EC is enabling vote theft, what proof do you have to say that? Those are some serious allegations you're making on Election Commission.
Good evening to you and my co-panelists and all the viewers, esteemed viewers of News9. So Shweta, I've been repeatedly saying that the problem started when the BJP government overruled the Supreme Court and removed the Chief Justice of India from the whole process of selecting the Chief Election Commissioner of the Election Commission. What happened was the previous panel included the Prime Minister, the leader of the opposition, and the Chief Justice of India in the selection process. What BJP government did was that they removed the Chief Justice of India and included a minister from the Prime Minister's Council, which led to a ratio of 2:1 in favor of the government. That is where the transparency vanished and opacity came in the process. That is where the what we are saying as vote bandi started. So, and the very important thing over here is it is not just about Tejashwi Yadav or Mr. Rahul Gandhi. It is about even if one rightfully eligible voter is excluded from his right to vote in the voters list, if his name is excluded from the voters list, it will be a dark day for our democracy. Because one vote equal to one value, which was, of course, the brainchild of then Constituent Assembly, which mostly comprised of members from the Indian National Congress, gives an opportunity to the poorest of the poorest to be on the same platform as the richest of the country.
Understood, Mr. Tyagi, but you've still not explained why you would call it vote theft. Number one, number two, what proof do you have that even a single voter? I will come to you, Manish Parrier. What proof do you have that even a single voter has been disenfranchised?
Shweta, it is a very sensitive topic because it pertains to the right to vote, which is the fundamental right of citizen of India. If the Election Commissioner of India is ready to listen to the opposition, because the Chief Election Commissioner himself said that this is a new election commission and he'll decide whom he'll meet and whom he'll not meet. And previously, we all know that the Election Commission used to hold press conferences on all the important issues, but now there are no press conferences. So this is a new Election Commission. If and when the Election Commission decides to meet the leader of opposition and the representatives of Indian National Congress.
EC has been repeatedly asking Rahul Gandhi. EC has been repeatedly asking Rahul Gandhi to come and meet.
And again, yes, you're right. EC has been repeatedly asking us. But we asked the election commissioner to provide us all the voter lists in the digital format for Maharashtra. We live in a world which is called Digital India nowadays.
Okay.
If we can digitize the voter list in Bihar, why not give us the digital voter list for Maharashtra?
All right. So I understand those are some critical points.